The IIT entrance results came. He had passed with a high rank. With a high rank, that means with a good rank. What a delight for any student, isn't it? See children, if you get good marks in any subject, what is your feeling? How do you feel? Yes, you feel very delight, very happy, very pleasurable occasion that is. But also, this person also, this Narayan Murthy, also he got a high rank in IIT entrance result, IIT entrance examination. What a delight for any student. This fellow is also feel very delight. He was thrilled. He went to his father, who was reading a newspaper. He went to his father. He wanted to share his happiness with his father. So he went to his father. At the same time, his father was reading a newspaper. Anna, I have passed the exam. Well done, my boy. I want to join IIT. His father stopped reading the paper. He lifted his head, looking at the boy, and said with a heavy voice, "My son, you are a bright boy. You know our financial position. I have 5 daughters to be married off and 3 sons to educate. I am a salaried person. I cannot afford your expenses at IIT. You can stay in Mysore and study as much as you want." See what happened here? See, Narayan Murthy wants to share his happiness with his father. He approached his father and he said like this, "Anna, I have passed the exam." What's the meaning of Anna here? Underline the word Anna. A word used to show respect to elders. A word used to show respect to elders. It is a respectful way of calling to elders. Okay. So Anna, I have passed the exam. Then his father replied, "Well done, my boy." Again boy said, "I want to join IIT." His father stopped reading the paper. He lifted his head, looked at the boy and said with a heavy voice, "My son, you are a bright boy. You know our financial position. I have 5 daughters to be married off and 3 sons to educate." So here he expressed his helplessness. Who expressed his helplessness here? Father of Narayan Murthy. Why? Because he is a single salaried person in his family. He is a single earning person. Okay. So I am a salaried person. I cannot afford your expenses at IIT. So he expressed his helplessness. He declared, "I can't afford your expenses. I can't bear your expenses. I can't pay your hostel or tuition fees at anymore. I can't afford. You can stay in Mysore and study as much as you want." Indeed, it was a difficult situation for any father to say no to his bright son. But circumstances were like that. Indeed, what's the meaning of indeed is here? Indeed, underline the word indeed, really. Really it was a difficult situation for any father to say no to his bright son. So any father wants his son to become an engineer. But in this situation, but in these circumstances, what is the meaning of circumstances? Situation, conditions, forced like that. It was common then for the man to be the single earning member with a large family dependent on him. All other family members dependent on him. Financially, it is very much burden. In additional, it is not possible to bear additional expenses for IIT, at IIT hostel or tuition fees. That's why he expressed his helplessness. That means smoothly refused to send Murthy to IIT institution. His father was sad that he had to tell the bitter truth to his son. His father was also feel a lot. He was so sad. he had to tell the bitter truth. What is the meaning of bitter truth here? Bitter truth means it is an unpleasant truth. But it could not be helped. The boy had to understand reality. The boy didn't give any reply. The boy had to understand the reality. Okay, next move on. The teenager was disappointed. It seemed his dreams had burned to ashes. Who is the teenager mentioned here? N.R. Murthy. Okay, his dreams had burned to ashes means what was his dream? Students, what was his dream? To join in IIT. But his dream, his lifetime achievement, his lifetime goal, lifetime aim, whatever it may be, it had burned to ashes. That means burned to ashes means, underline the word burned to ashes, scattered or destroyed. Scattered or destroyed completely. Okay. He was so near to fulfilling his fondest hope, and so far his heart sank in sorrow. Here the two opposite words are observed here. What is that? What is the first word? It is near. And the second one is far. Both are opposite words, you know. Near. What is the opposite of near? Far. He was so near. Underline or round up the word near. To fulfilling his fondest hope. That means he passed the IIT entrance with high rank. That is his fondest hope. So he was so near to fulfilling his fondest hope. At so far. Here far means due to his father's financial position, he couldn't fulfill his fondest hope. So both are opposite words. Far, near is nothing but he passed the IIT entrance with the high rank. Whereas far means due to his father's financial position, he couldn't fulfill his fondest hope. So near, put an into mark, far. His heart sank in sorrow. That means he was in extremely extremely sad in position. Okay. He did not reply. He didn't show any emotion like anger, jealous, or any other emotion. Crying, whatever it may be, he didn't show any emotion. He did not reply anything. He never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anybody. He was an introvert by nature. Introvert. Underline the word introvert. Observe this picture. There it is, boys, two children are there. One is in joyful mood and another one is in some thinking. What is the opposite of introvert? It is extrovert. So introvert means someone who is quiet and shy and does not enjoy being with other people. Whereas extrovert, he enjoy being with other people or a sociable person. This person is an introvert. His heart was bleeding. See the word bleeding. Bleeding means here extremely sad. Bleeding means extremely sad. But he did not get angry with anybody. He did not get any angry. Cry. No emotion. No emotion expressed. Why? Because he was an introvert. The day came. His classmates were leaving for Madras. They were taking a train from Mysore to Madras. They have shared good years in school and college together. He went to the station to say goodbye and good luck to them for their future life. Okay, the day came. Here the day is, one is the D-Day, that is the entrance day, entrance examination day. Then the second one is all his classmates were leaving for Madras for joining at IIT. They were taking a train from Mysore to Madras. They have shared good years in school and college together. He went to the station. He also went to the station and to say goodbye and good luck to them for their future life. This fellow is also go to station to say goodbye and good luck to his friends. Okay. At at the station, his friends were already there. They were excited and talking loudly. Why? Why they were excited? They got a seat. They got seat too, and also they are ready to go to join in IIT institution. So they were excited and talking loudly. The noise was like the chirping of birds. What is the meaning of chirping? Short, sharp, high-pitched sounds. Okay, of course, there was no birds, but the sound which was making by the students compared to birds chirping. Okay, they were all excited and discussing their new hostels, new courses, etc. He was not part of it. What was Murthy not part of it? He was not part of the discussion among students. They are all excited and talking loudly. They were excited and discussing their new hostels, new courses, etc. But Murthy was not part of the discussion among students. So he stood there silently. One of them noticed and said, "You should have made it. You should have made it, Murthy." You just underline that word. You should have, that means his friends also feel sad because Murthy has not come to join in IIT along with them. So you should have made it means some way or any other way you should have convinced your father and joined along with us. Like that his friends also feel very sad. Murthy has not come to join in IIT along with them. Okay, understood? He did not reply. He only wished all of them, okay, good luck, goodbye. They waved at him as the train slowly left the platform. He just waving his hand. Okay. He stood there even after he could no longer see the train or the waving hands. It was the June of 1962 in Mysore city. Monsoon had set in and it was getting dark. It had started to drizzle. Yet he stood there motionless. See, here monsoon means a period of, underline the word monsoon, a period of heavy rain in summer in South Asia. The rain that falls during the period. Set in means it is a phrasal verb. Set in, underline the word set in, it is a phrasal verb. Monsoon had begun. Drizzle, underline the word drizzle, rain in small light drops. Motionless, underline the word motionless, note down, without any movement. Why? Because he is really very sad. He is really very sad, we can understand from the sentences. Okay. Where did it took place? It was the June of 1962 in Mysore city. Okay. He said to himself, without anger or jealousy. Underline the word jealousy. Jealousy means feeling angry or unhappy because you don't have what somebody else has. Okay. So he didn't show any anger or jealous. All students from the IITs study well and do big things in life. Natural it is. All students who came to IIT, they are all study well and do big things in the life. But it is not the institution. Ultimately, it is you and you alone who can change your life by hard work. Okay. That means ultimately, finally, it is based upon you. So don't show any jealousy or don't show any anger upon his friends. Probably he was not aware that he was following the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita. So you see this picture here, Lord Krishna talked to Arjuna. Probably he was not aware that he was following the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita. Probably, what is the meaning of probably? Possibly or maybe. He don't know. He was not aware. That means he don't know, but he follows the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. What is the meaning of philosophy? Philosophy means the attitude or set of ideas that guides the behavior of a person. The attitude or set of ideas that guides the behavior of a person. Okay, maybe he follow the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, what is that philosophy of Bhagavad Gita? Your best friend is yourself and your worst enemy is yourself. Your best friend is yourself and your worst enemy is also yourself. As it is absolutely true. It's all in the mind of a person or way of thinking. If you think positively, you can do big things in your life. If you think negatively, you cannot do anything in your life. That is the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. Your best friend is yourself and your worst enemy is yourself. It is the completely depend in the mind of a person or a way of thinking. Later, he worked very hard and focused on one thing, never bothering about his personal life or comforts. Bothering means here, underline the word bothering, worrying. Bothering means worrying. Okay. Comforts. What do you mean by comforts? A way of living in which you have all the money that you want. He wants to lead his life in a simple way. He wants to lead his life in a simple way. Okay. So, later he worked very hard and focused on one thing, never bothering about his personal life or comforts. He shared his wealth with others. Wealth means, what is the meaning of wealth? He shared his wealth, all riches with others. He never used the help of any caste, community or political connections to go up in life. He never take any help from, he never used his caste, never or community, or don't take any help from the politicians. But he worked very hard personally, and also he earned so much of money, but he shared his wealth with others. He wants to lead his life in a simple way. A son of a school teacher showed other Indians it was possible to earn wealth legally and ethically. Underline these two words. Legally means following the law. Ethics or ethical means following moral values. So, a son of school teacher now showed other Indians it was possible 10% possible to earn wealth legally and ethically. You should earn wealth legally and ethically. It was proved by this person, N.R. Murthy. Son of school teacher showed other Indians it was possible to earn wealth legally and ethically. He built a team of people who were equally good. He built a team of people also. He became a pioneer of India's software industry and started the information technology wave. Pioneer means, underline this word, pioneer. A person who is one of the first person to do something. A person who is one of the first person to do something. That means pioneer means a person who is the first person to develop his own locality, or a person who is one of the first person to do something, to give support to develop. Okay. Next one is uncompromised technology wave. Technology wave means a sudden increase in the use of technology. A sudden increase in the use of technology. It is called a technology wave. Okay. Then he became a pioneer of India's software industry and started the information technology wave. Today he has become an icon of simplicity, uncompromising quality and fairness, apart from being a philanthropist. So philanthropist meaning, what is the meaning of philanthropist? What is the meaning of icon? Underline the word icon first. A famous person or thing that people admire and see as a symbol of a particular idea, way of life, etc. A famous person or thing. Icon means a famous person or thing that people admire, that people follow him or her and see as a symbol of a particular idea, way of life. It is called icon. Now he is an icon of simplicity. So he wants to lead his life in a simple way. No, he is an icon of simplicity, uncompromising quality. He is not at all compromising. His uncompromising quality and fairness. Fairness means honesty. Fairness means honesty. HONEST, honesty. Apart from being a philanthropist. Apart from means in addition to. Philanthropist. A rich person who gives a lot of money to help poor people. A rich person who gives a lot of money to help poor people. So these are all the qualities of a N.R. Murthy. He was an icon of simplicity, uncompromising quality and fairness. Apart from being a philanthropist, he really believes in the motto, powered by intellect and driven by values. Okay, he has a motto, powered by intellect and driven by values. That means intellect means logical thinking. Values means ethical or moral values. Those who follows intellect, powered by intellect and driven by values. Those who being intellect and ethical moral values. Those who follows logical thinking and ethical or moral values. In Murthy's opinion, such people are always successful. He is none other than Nagavara Ramarao Narayan Murthy, the founder of Infosys, a leading IT company in the world. Okay, students? I hope all of you understood the lesson. Okay? Okay, then do one thing. Read the whole lesson again and again, line by line, for better understanding. And also, find out the meanings. Already, I have told you, underline the words and write the meanings in your notebook. That is your home assignment. Okay? So thank you to all the officials for giving me this opportunity. Dear students, these online classes are very much useful to you, especially in this pandemic situation. It is very useful to continue your studies. Take care, stay at home and stay safe, and take care of your health, and also don't neglect studies. Okay, thank you.